Hard to believe, but even in this cold snap, people are already getting ready for it, putting their houses on the market. As I mentioned, March is the most popular month to do it. But along with it come those open houses. But here's the question tonight. Are you opening your home to someone looking for something else? Here's Rebecca Jarvis.
Real estate agents are starting to salivate. Home sales are up, interest rates are low, and the economy is improving. You'd think they'd all be out there staging homes and prepping listings, right?
Throw risks in.
So why is this room full of agents in New Jersey learning how to stab someone in the eye?
My thumb is in your eye socket.
They're taking a self-defense course specifically tailored for real estate agents because their job can be downright dangerous.
Being in the real estate business is one of the most high-risk businesses in the nation, and yet people don't know about it.
Real estate mogul and Shark Tank star Barbara Corcoran says you never know who exactly will be coming to check out that listing, and they may be walking away with more than the property fact sheet. There's been a recent rash of open house ripoffs, like this woman caught pilfering prescription pills from an open house and charged with felony drug possession. So what's a homeowner to do?
Medication's so valuable.
The wrong person is going to take it.
Of course they're going to take it, so you must lock it up.
Now check out this guy facing multiple burglary charges for sauntering out of open houses with high-end jewelry. His lawyer told ABC News his client is innocent until proven guilty.
There's nothing wrong with leaving out a jewelry box, but make sure you have junk jewelry inside, not the real deal.
Why junk jewelry?
Because if you empty out the whole jewelry box, someone sees it, oh, there's the jewelry, oh, it's not here, they'll start looking to find out where the jewelry is.
But the danger isn't limited to homeowners.
Police say the realtor who was kidnapped was traumatized.
The agent you've hired to help you buy or sell your house could easily end up on the 5 o'clock news.
A local real estate agent says he did not think he would live to see his family again.
And it's not just dangerous, it can be deadly. In the last decade, more than 20 real estate agents were murdered, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Take the case of Beverly Carter, an experienced real estate agent who disappeared from a Little Rock area house she was showing last October while allegedly meeting a potential cash buyer.
Did you kill Beverly Carter?
No.
After a days-long search, her body was found in a shallow grave. The man accused of her murder giving a perp walk statement and later pleading not guilty to capital murder.
Why Beverly?
She was a rich broker.
Are real estate agents sitting ducks?
They are. Nothing is more essential to the real estate business than a new customer. And a new customer could be a good customer, or it could be the wrong customer.
And it's mostly female agents who are meeting Mr. Wrong Customer. Women make up 60% of the real estate agent population, and it is a requirement of the job to market yourself relentlessly to perfect strangers.
They know more about you than you would ever know about them when they show up at your home.
Their cell number is on the business card, it's online, they blog about particular open houses, they talk about their children, and being open like that, of course, makes them a lot more vulnerable.
Hey, morning, Trace.
San Antonio real estate agent Janice Tisdale had always been cautious, but a few years ago she found herself in a perilous situation with a client and barely escaped with her life. It was a few days before Christmas, and Tisdale had arranged to meet this man, Emilio Maldonado, and his banker in a remote subdivision.
As soon as I pulled up, I said, "Where's your banker?" And he goes, "Oh, he couldn't come today." And I thought, oh, this is weird.
Tisdale did a lot of things right that day. She took off her diamond jewelry and made sure she had an escape route, just like Barbara Corcoran recommends.
I make sure, foremost, that I have an exit strategy. I open the gates on the back of the house. I open the back door.
So if you were showing me this home,
I would say, have a look at the bedroom.
and you would make sure you're there.
I'd keep my eye on you, but I want to stay by the door.
Corcoran says agents should realize they're already armed for combat.
You should have a cell phone in one hand, and in your other hand, you should carry your car keys. This doesn't look like it's a bad weapon, but cut someone in the face with it, you buy a few seconds to make your runaway.
As Tisdale and her client toured the vacant house, Tisdale's instincts were telling her to bolt.
And finally I said, we really need to go. And I reached down to pick up the, it was a lockbox. That's when he struck me over the head.
Maldonado was wielding a tire thumper used by long-haul truckers to check tire pressure, and now blood was gushing from the back of Tisdale's head. Maldonado held the 64-year-old grandmother hostage for 45 minutes until she was finally able to use her remaining strength to break away.
I was screaming. I just thought, you're dead, Janice. You are dead.
In the distance, Tisdale spotted some teenagers driving a banged-up Honda Civic.
And here come those kids, and their window was down. So I just screamed, help me, help me. He's trying to kill me. And they slammed on their brakes, and 5 teenagers bounded out of this car.
Maldonado was arrested soon after. Now he's serving 60 years for aggravated robbery. And as for the teens who came to Janice Tisdale's rescue,
I have 5 more children now, so instead of 4, I have 9. What more could a mother want?
well, actually, this mother wants one more protective friend. These days when she shows properties, she brings along a Beretta Tomcat.
I'm so happy you're alive. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, just wonderful.
The shark and the survivor spoke via Skype.
I hear you teach all the new realtors what to be careful about. I bet one of the big lessons you're teaching is trust your gut.
That is the thing I end with, is trust your gut, because if you don't, you could end up dead, or you could have staples in your head like I did.
Get off!
And that's why it may be good to get this kind of training. Wow.
Nice and tight.
In case you have to take matters
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Yay!
into your own hands.
It's like much more comforting to have this knowledge and to know I'm not helpless and how to get away.
And Barbara Corcoran has a lot more safety tips for selling your house safely. You can find them on our 2020